Wait, Greg, you can only have 4 chickens?
I don't know.
Within city limits, you can only have 4 chickens?
I think so. I think so.
We'll fact check that.
So where is the cheapest place to live in Boise, Idaho? In this video, I'm going to take you around and show you one area that I think would fit the bill. Today I'm out here in West Boise, specifically in this beautiful neighborhood called Bay Hill Springs. West Boise is one of the most fantastic areas to live in Boise. It's centrally located, easy to get downtown, easy to get to Meridian and Eagle. It's really ideal, and you have mature trees throughout West Boise. So what a lot of people love about living in West Boise is not only the convenience, but it's established. You kind of know what's there. You kind of know what's happening. There's no guesswork of what's going in on that empty lot or what's going in on that building that is being constructed. It's already done, and so it gives a lot of people a sense of community. The schools are really well established here. So this neighborhood, Bay Hill Springs, it's one of the most sought after neighborhoods, and at Christmas time, it'll blow your mind. If you watch Christmas with the Cranks, everyone getting frosty up.
Hey kids, guys, Mr. Crank is putting up his frosty.
This is the neighborhood that you'll want to come see in December when the lights are up. But at the end of this video, I'll give you the price ranges of what it would cost to get into West Boise. What a lot of people love about living in West Boise is it's a laid-back residential commercial neighborhood. It's popular for shopping, easy access to the Boise Town Square Mall, which were the new In-N-Outs going right there, and all the upscale boutiques in the open-air village at Meridian Complex, which also contains the movie theater, the casual bars, the eateries, bowling alley, and the sprawling Julius M. Kleiner Park. So what a lot of people love about living in West Boise is you have the option of HOA, no HOA. In this particular neighborhood, and I'm gonna show you this house in a minute really quickly, you do have a small HOA. That covers the beautification of the neighborhood, the trees, the entranceway, stuff like that. On the flip side, when you have homes in neighborhoods without HOA that give you that freedom to do whatever, you kind of get whatever. So you kind of hope that you're on the right street that doesn't have cars parked along it or cars parked in the yard. But that's the pros and cons of no HOA versus having an HOA. It's kind of up to you, and West Boise gives you that option. So speaking of no HOA, currently there's 787 homes for sale matching no HOA in the Boise area with a median list price of $560,000. So that kind of gives you a gauge of, okay, there is some homes out there, there's some options out there that if I don't want an HOA, I can get that here in Boise. So in a neighborhood like this where you have the Christmas with the Cranks, you might think, man, that HOA has got to be so strict.
This was not approved by the HOA.
And I think strict is loosely used here in Idaho compared to maybe where you're coming from, where the HOAs are extremely strict and people really just drive by and look to find you. Here in Idaho, the HOAs are unique in the sense that as you come and experience driving through some of the neighborhoods that do have HOAs, you will see how beautiful the entranceway is to these neighborhoods. You'll see the fountains, you'll see the flowers, you'll see the lawn nicely edged and mowed. You'll also see the snow being removed. You have the stuff like that that the HOA covers here in Idaho. They're not in the business of going into your backyard and making sure that you don't have more than 4 chickens, or that you're not constructing something that would be a red flag. There are HOAs that have that here in Idaho. They're a little bit higher end neighborhoods for a reason, but here in Idaho, the HOAs are pretty much just managing the entranceway of the home, ensuring that we don't have anyone maybe changing brakes or engines on the street or in the driveway, and if they are, it's real quick, you know, maybe 24 hours. You don't have RVs parked in your driveway, you don't have RVs parked on the street, things like that. HOAs in Idaho also generally will cover a lot of the irrigation for your home, your landscaping, your non-potable water for your flowers and plants. A lot of that's built into the HOA, and the average HOA in West Boise is right around $230 per quarter. And that's pretty much, generally speaking, across all of the Treasure Valley. That might fluctuate as you get more into just Eagle, but that's separate. We're talking West Boise HOAs, and that's probably the average that you'll find here in Idaho. All right, let's take a peek inside this house right now and give you a quick tour. Okay, so that was a quick tour of this house. As you can see, it needs a lot of updating. This is a 2,700 square foot home. It's listed by Taylor Jade Realty with Jade Enzel as the listing agent, but this home really needs some updating. So I'd like for you to leave the comment down below on what you think this home is selling for in this market. So if you guessed $585, you nailed it. This house right now is listed for $585. It does need a lot of work, but as I mentioned at the end of this video, I was gonna kind of give you that price range of what West Boise would cost to move into. So $585 is kind of right in the middle of what it would cost to move into West Boise. You can go all the way up to 1.4, 1.5 million in West Boise, or you can go all the way down to the mid 300s, maybe low 300s. So you do have that variety in moving into West Boise and getting into an affordable place in Boise, Idaho, still at your budget. So it's just gonna depend on what we can qualify you for, what you can afford, what you're comfortable with the monthly payment. On this particular home, you're getting into one of the best neighborhoods in West Boise, which is fantastic. Hey, if this is not enough or this is too much, put your budget down below in the comments and I'll send you neighborhoods that fit that budget. Okay, so you're right in a great area. You have great schools surrounded. You can walk to Capitol High School from here. You can walk to Valley View Elementary. The kids just all shuffle down the road, and you have Fairmont Junior High. So that's the schools that this neighborhood kind of feeds into. Like I said before, this whole area of West Boise is really established. A lot of people say, Greg, I really love mature trees. I want that full. I don't want to be in the high desert or, farmland, surrounded by farmland or anything like that. Well, West Boise is an option for you. You can choose if you want an HOA. You can choose a neighborhood if you want an HOA. You can choose a neighborhood that doesn't have an HOA. You can choose a neighborhood that has beautiful landscaping and maybe some guidelines or some HOA rules that you need to follow. But like I said before earlier in this video, they're not gonna come after you for building a shed in the back or putting a hot tub in the back. It's all kind of just maintaining that front. Of course, you want to review all the HOA rules and regulations prior to making a decision, but that's something that we can help you with here at the Go Idaho team. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable coming to an area that maybe you don't know about. Maybe it's a brand new area. Maybe you're the first of your family to consider moving to Idaho. We are here to help you, and that's what the Go Idaho team is all about, making sure that you feel confident in your decision to come to Idaho. If you hate traffic, this is the place to be. Check it out. You're minutes to Garden City, the Greenbelt, the surf park, the Greenbelt Market that we featured in a previous video. You are minutes to the Boise Mall. You have hospitals close by. You're 12 minutes to the Village in Meridian. So this place is fully loaded. You're just a hop, skip, and away to go see a Hawks game at the baseball stadium. If you want to fly fish or if you want to fish, the river is literally less than 5 minutes away and you are throwing your first line. So it is such a great location. People move to this area because they know that. They know the location. They know that if they want to take their mountain bike, they're 17 minutes to a trail from their front door. That's with traffic, that's with driving, everything. That's not bad. So when you're considering all the factors of what your lifestyle wants to be here in Idaho, West Boise just might be the area you might want to consider. If you like what you're seeing and you want more information, there's a free guide that I'm going to put down below in the description of this video. It's our relocation guide. It's going to give you all the information that you need about relocating to Idaho. Feel free to reach out to us if you have additional questions or you want to connect with us so we can learn about you and we can put a game plan together that's right for you. Or if you're coming to the Boise area and you want to connect with us because you want to look at homes or you want to get into some areas, don't hesitate to reach out. We're standing by to help you. So we hope to hear from you soon.